Is there a light up here? Hello. You can talk because your mic is on.
I can talk?
Yes, you can talk.
Well, I didn't know if it was on.
We're
live now.
There's snow on you.
We always start this way.
Snow on you.
So we're clearly outside in the dark, but I had to come out here and show how cool these lights are that we got this year.
And ones we've had forever.
Yeah, the ones above me are the twinkly snowflakes that we've had literally, I think, since we moved into this house. And Jason puts it across the... There goes the cat. Jason puts it across the fronts of the house every year, so I love them. But then I did really cute trees all around and with snowflakes on top. So it's really fun to have the house decked out for the holidays.
We had disco balls in the front tree. So during the day, it's this effect that all streams in the house.
Seriously, they're big mirrored balls we hung in our trees, and then when the sun hits them during the day, it literally like shoots all of those little reflections in our front windows, and you can see them in the room in the front of the house.
It's almost like we want to grab our roller skates and go like disco around the rink.
Anyway, we are here.
Hi.
Okay.
Yes.
We're going to introduce ourselves. I am Sondra Gerber, and this is my husband.
I am Jason Gerber, and we are the owners of Blue Pomegranate Gallery, and this is another live event, but the coolest thing, this is our home, which is our home base for our business, but it's also our home where we love to decorate and love to
entertain. So with this COVID season, we thought, how fun would it be to do a live event where it's like we're entertaining you as our guests, which we are, and we're going to tour you through our entire house. The workshop area that's in the basement, we are not going to tour. If you want to see that, you have to go back to our previous posts of videos so that you can see the inner workings of our workshop here in the house. But we're going to actually show you our living spaces and even our bedroom and our bathroom. So if you can't read what my polka dot says, it says Holiday Home Tour, today's event.
Ooh, super zoom effect.
So just so you know, what's really cool about this Holiday Home is it's not just how we decorate for the holidays, but we actually incorporated a bunch of the Blue Pomegranate artwork throughout our house. And so the pieces we feature and see as we go through the house are actually for sale. So if you miss coming to Blue Pomegranate and being able to have that interaction with the artwork, this is the closest way we can get to virtually feeling like Blue Pomegranate. So this is really cool. It's going to be fun to show you all of the pieces of the artists in our home and in a home environment, which is something we've not been able to do with a store. So this is a live event. If you see the live thing of us, we are going to be doing some giveaways again tonight at the end.
And so comment down here. So if you make a comment, you're entered in drawing wise. So there's a share button.
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's down here somewhere. Share button. Please share right now. Let people know that you're watching.
Get people on. You're gonna be able to win some really cool items. So, but you have to watch all the way to the end to see if you won. So tonight's not going to be quite as long of an event. So you don't have to wait as long to see what you can win. And there's actually been people that didn't claim their prizes. We've got a bunch of prizes sitting around that nobody claimed. You have to watch to the end. So we are getting cold out here. We're going to go ahead and work our way through up to the front porch. And I'm going to see if Courtney, who's behind the camera, Jason's sister, is going to kind of pan around a little bit as we go up to the front porch to see some of the holiday decorations that we have outside as best as possible.
People are commenting, saying hello. We've got Joe, we've got Bridget, we've got Tony, Uncle Tony.
Uncle Tony's on. Hi, Tony. And we've got Bridget and Joe.
Let us know where you're from.
Yeah, let us know where you are from, and make sure you comment, because that's how you're going to be entered into our prize thing. So just a little recap quickly. If you don't know what Blue Pomegranate is, you are on our Facebook page, so most likely you do. But we have owned a gallery for almost 20 years, and this year, instead of doing our pop-up events, we decided to do virtual events, and this is one of them. And so you're about to see a bunch of artwork throughout our house.
And you know how those neighbors that like have the glass front door and you're always wondering, like, you see a peek of what's there? We're those neighbors. So we're actually going to show you today what's around and what's actually all in. So.
And we're going to go ahead and make our way up to the front porch. What's really fun is we do have a full glass door, and you can see our retro Christmas tree through the front. Excited about that. So we're going to make our way next to the camera.
So I want to show, I am one of those neighbors that uses net lights because, wow, they are so simple.
They have to be perfectly placed.
They're perfectly placed. I can't handle it.
Yeah, so and the tree behind you, Courtney, is my favorite. It's got a big giant snowflake on it.
It's got red and frosted and white. More of our snowflakes.
What's really fun is we've incorporated my work even on the outside of the house. So just remember, a lot of our pieces are good for the exterior of your house. So when you are implementing artwork, always be thinking about some of those kind of weird spots on the outside. Coming up to the entryway, it's really fun to have those 3 pieces right there. Yeah. And we've got our fun pots. I did go out and cut greenery from our gardens, and it was really fun because this is the first year I have some decent amount of holly I was able to utilize.
And our evergreens are getting big enough
yes.
that we can cut from the bottom.
Yes, we had to prune our evergreens, so it gave us plenty to be able to do our pots throughout the yards and gardens. So we even brought some in the house. So our front porch is really fun. We did up the pots, like I just said. And look at this. I think this is really fun. I went out and on clearance at season end, the garden centers put all of their stuff on clearance. So I bought this cool little boxwood on like 75% off. I'm like, I'm going to put that on my front porch, and then hopefully it survives. And then I'll plant it in the garden come this spring. So it's really fun. And then I put a wreath around the bottom of it just to top off the pot. I think it's really fun. And then I always have my little fire escape sculpture that's here on the front porch. These are items that are not for sale. This is part of my personal collection. However, I do have this cute little sign that Johanna Shin made that says, "You're the holly to my jolly." It's got bells on it, so it'd be really cute on a front door, but I like it hanging there. And I got my little troll guy. This is, if you've ever purchased any of Don Williams pieces, this is my little weird troll guy, and I just put a Santa hat on him, and I think Don would think that's hilarious. So, all right, let's make our way inside. Take a check out at this chair I made years ago. So if you do an online purchase and you want to pick it up.
Not the chair. You don't pick up the chair.
No, you don't pick up the chair. Yes. So if you do an online purchase, this is where we put your gift bags and your purchases. So come on in.
And when you select pickup on your online purchase, you give us a call and say, "Hey, I'll be there." I'm like, "Awesome."
And Bonnie is here to greet you. One of her favorite places to be right now is under the Christmas tree.
Oh my gosh, a sparkly spinning tree is her absolute dream.
And if you know us at all, you know we love mid-century modern and Scandinavian design, which if you look at my artwork, you will see that throughout, that influence, and of course nature. So we'll talk about the living room area in a little bit. We're going to actually walk you through to the kitchen area and start there. You can get a little glance of the living room area and the kitchen area, but we actually have art pieces starting over in this area. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the design of the house. We built the house 15 years ago, and I knew at that time that I really wanted to bring my workshop back home. So the door that's behind me is actually a door to the garage. And if you watch the studio tour, this is where Troy does a lot of the polished finishes, and yeah, there are no cars that belong in our garage. So that is Troy's workshop. And then I set up the house so that we could have a mudroom, laundry room right here, and then a little half bath so that if we're out in the dirty shop space.
Half bath. To our builder and the county, it is a closet.
Oh yes, so it's a lot.
Conveniently had plumbing underneath the floor that I did, and I'll show this later too. I did the audio, video, and lighting control or in the house here. Used to work for a company that did all the control systems. And when I was out here working with the guys wiring things, the plumber said, "Wow, this is a weird closet." And I said, "He kind of looks like a half bath." I'm like, "You think?" So do you think you could run a sewer line underneath and some water pipes near here? And he goes, "Oh, I got you. Yep, you're good." So after we
add an extra bathroom to the floor plan was like thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah. So we're like, okay, then fine, just make it a closet, and then we'll make it into a bathroom when we move in. And so that's what we did. And we just bought a 6-pack of beer for our plumber, and he made it more convenient
beer and
for
pizza,
us.
Like
beer and pizza went a long way.
You get off for $500, and they're like, I don't know, and you say, "I'll bring beer and pizza at the end of the day." They're like, "Yeah, dude, whatever. I'll do that." But come and I'll show you.
Yeah, so you can come see the little half bath.
So I found this really sweet little pedestal sink. It's a little more like steampunkish in that, but it's a vessel sink.
And the nice towel is for me, and the naughty towel is for Jason. Yeah.
Thanks, I appreciate that. And then just squeeze everything.
So
in.
I have this beautiful glass piece that if you have been around Blue Pomegranate for a while, you may remember that Ann Nye, we used to carry a lot of her pieces. We still have some of her pieces, but she used to make me custom pieces for my birthday every year. And this is one that I specifically, it's fun because I get to essentially be the designer and ask her to create it. So this is one of those pieces that I'm just absolutely in love with. It just sparkles. And that one is not for sale, but we will get to some art pieces that are for sale. And then this little laundry room, mudroom area is great because we can put our coats in here, our gloves above, and then we made this bench that holds like all the different shoes. So with the different projects with our employees and with me, you know, we're going in and out of the gardens, we're muddy. You know, Troy has mud boots, work boots, shop boots, tennis shoes for the basement. So he's got like 5 or 6 pairs of shoes under here. So it gave us a place to kind of put all of those things. The slop sink that when we get really dirty, we can come in here and wash up. Even throw our clothes in the laundry if we need to. So yeah, this has worked really, really well to be right off of the shop and have this accessibility. So come on into the kitchen. I'm going to show you a couple pieces. First off, I got to show you these cute little kids. So I bought these ornaments a long time ago when we first got married. You gave it away. I was going to have them guess.
Who's that kid with the mushroom
I was going to have them guess and type in who they thought it was. But yes, that is me with the mushroom haircut.
We'll have them guess on the picture of me.
Aww.
And then this is Jason.
Oh, boy,
with
it looks like I got into the scissors.
I'm not looking at the colic. I'm looking at the collar.
The collar.
That is one big collar, I have to say. So I think these are really fun. So here's one of the pieces that we have put up, and it's funny. I put all of these things into our home to showcase them, and it's going to be hard to take them down because I'm really liking where we put things. These are done by Carol Fennell. She's an artist in Colorado. And she actually carves the clay, and so she's a clay artist and a painter. So she creates her canvases by carving this clay. So I think it's really cool. It's a big slab of clay with the textured pieces and then her painting. So I love this piece. And so this is called a diptych, which means it's 2 pieces to create one, and she kind of creates any of her larger pieces in multiple pieces because they do get kind of heavy because they're clay. So, but I love the textured effect that it gives for the canvas work. So we'll move on in here into the kitchen area. We spend a lot of time in here. Jason and I like to cook. We like to cook together. And I'm going to show you a couple of pieces around the kitchen that we have art-wise. But we spend a lot of time in the kitchen entertaining, a lot of times entertaining even our staff. So one of the videos that we're going to do coming up in the near future, we're going to do a few little snippets. We're about to tear our kitchen floor out, so we're going to get a new kitchen floor. We're excited about that.
New counters and backsplash was last fall.
Yeah, last fall.
We did that as a treat for ourselves. And the floor's
and meaning
floor's coming.
we literally are the ones that did it. So we put in the backsplash and the counters.
Yeah,
that was fun.
It was fun. It was really fun.
So I've got, one of our towels. These are available. I love this towel. I featured it before in another show. It's called When What to My Wondering Eyes Did Appear, but 10 extra pounds on my thighs and rear. So we have some really funny.
Where is it available?
It is available on bluepalm.com, Courtney. So we just got these in. These are so cute. It's a little toothpick holder, and these are cast pewter, handmade cast pewter. So these are really, really fun. It's a nice heavyweight piece with the little toothpicks, now that I've fingered all of them. And then the same artist, Bonnie Bond, we've got an assortment of her pieces. She does a line of ornaments, salt and pepper shakers. I love the mousse. I thought those are fun for the holidays. And then we have this really cool, I'm going to set that dot down. We have this really cool platter that Jennifer DeMoss did, who it happens to be the gal that works with me. Yeah, and this is a special glass. She told me that it's called Saturday glass. So when the sheets of glass are made for kiln-formed glass, they allow the people that pour the glass to just kind of have fun on Saturdays and experiment. So each piece that they pour is unique. So you can't ever get that piece of glass again. It's just a one of a kind. So she created this platter, which is available on bluepalm.com.
Yeah, those are really fun. And wait, it's teal. Do you like teal?
You're gonna find, as you see, we walk through the house. I have a teal problem.
You do have a teal problem.
I do.
Some women's it's diamonds and shoes. It's teal.
Yeah. Speaking of teal, like I have to show these glasses. My sister is awesome. She found these at like an antique store for me, and these are like totally retro, right, Uncle Tony? And then I've got like a peppermint teapot. I used to collect teapots. Well, I still have them, but I just don't want any more, so don't give me any. But this was extra special to me from my Aunt Rosemary, and I love that one. And I've served hot drinks and cold drinks out of that one. So, and my Santa mugs, I have Santa mugs. My parents always had Santa mugs.
Those are the eggnog mugs.
That is a Springer thing. So,
yeah.
And then I have, I hung from my little door handles. I always put one of my favorite ornaments I feature on my door handle every year. And I have to say, this year my favorite ornament is one that I actually made. So this is my little teacup mouse. And so I thought it fit with the whole coffee tea theme.
Lindsay Parker says teal is not a problem.
That's right, Lindsay. Teal is not a problem, right? So I did this fun little centerpiece. This is one where I was talking about I brought in some greenery from the yard and even some sticks, cut them off the trees. And I put in one of my little garden pokes. So you'll see a lot of those in my vases tonight of my work, the little cardinal. And then this is a Michael McCone vase. This is really cool. I say it's got like little rings on them, and I hung candy canes on there, and Jason's like, yeah, that's not working. Take those off of there.
They look like too big of earrings.
It was kind of weird, I have to say. At first I thought it was a really cute idea, but it didn't implement well. Yeah. And this is my jingle tree. This is really popular. Lindsay's watching. I know your mom's got one of these. And those are really cute with the little glittery packages. That is available for sale. And then this whole shelf we've done up, other than my vintage tea set. Like this is like my 1960s pewter tea set.
Pewter and walnut.
Yes, walnut.
Two buzzwords.
So I think I got this last year at Christmas time, didn't I? So
right before.
We actually, then when we redid the kitchen, we put in this whole coffee bar area. You know how a lot of people that built houses within the, 15 years ago and then beyond in the past,
you always had the kitchen
you always
desk.
had that little kitchen desk that it's like, now I'm like, yeah, right. Like I'm going to sit at my computer in the kitchen.
And the blueprints did call for the wall phone to Jack to still be here. I nixed that and put it below in computer Jack.
So this has been really great for us because we just made it into our coffee bar. And we got our Breville machine, and oh, do we love our Breville machine.
We do.
So
it's about like an IV for us.
And we got these really cool thermal insulated glasses that you can put hot or cold drinks in. These are really cool.
And we don't sell them, but...
No, we don't sell them.
We just love them.
We like them. I think these are... I don't know how to say the brand. I say
Bottom.
I say
It's
boat.
it's
I
bottom.
say Bodum, but Jason says bottom.
Give me that bottom coffee.
I don't drink out of bottoms.
Bodum. Out of a Breville.
It's not a Bodum. It's not a bottom.
Well, you look at the bottom to see what it says. You look at the bottom, it says bottom.
Okay, anyway. So one artist that I haven't featured in any of our live events yet, actually there's going to be a lot of them tonight because this is where we're getting into some of the little bit more art pieces as opposed to the fine craft. This piece is done by Tim Axman, and he is a South Dakota artist, and his pieces are just phenomenal. And the way he creates these little trees, you'll see they're very, very, very fine little branches, and they look very lacy. So these aspens were actually done where he puts a resist on, and I've watched him do it. He uses a tiny little squeeze bottle with this stuff in it, and he draws every single line on there with this little squeeze bottle. And then he uses that to make a resist. And then this is actually raku fired. And we talked about that at the ornament party. We had some raku fired ornaments. So these are actually, the glaze reacts with combustible things. So they like burn newspapers or leaves or whatever. And the smoke is what creates the colors in the glazes. So this is just a beautiful, beautiful piece. That is, Tim Axman's pieces are on our website under sculptures, tabletop sculptures.
Hey, I'm just going to call out Allison and Shelley. I completely agree with you. It's about the coffee. It's always about the coffee. And
it is. I have a teal problem and a coffee problem.
Yeah.
So we also featured Liz Kinder. She does, once again, the same thing. She paints her resist on, and then she dip glazes things with these beautiful colors. And then the inside of the bowls are usually a different color as well. But I love to use peppermint candies for, what are you telling me?
22.
22 what?
Minutes.
Oh, well, just tell me.
Moving along, girl. Moving along.
There we go.
Yep.
So these are
We'll
little
hop it up.
peppermint candies. I like to fill things just for color. This is a little steel sculpture by Lisa Regan, and she does really whimsical, fun pieces. We also have garden art from her.
And those are awesome for like the pickup. They're between like
I put the little lights on there. It's
$14, something
yeah,
like that.
These are great.
They're
like if you need a bunch of them for office
gift,
gifts.
yeah.
They're really cute on a desk. So those are great. And then up above, I've got this really fun Hello Winter sign. That's another one by Johanna Shin, like we showed in the front entryway. And then it's another Michael McCone vase with the rings on the sides. I think these are really cool with the textured. And then we've got some of Linda Hatfield's wood-burned and hand-painted spoons. I love these. So she does a happy and a grumpy, and he's grumpy because I burned the Christmas cookies. So that's what we were saying.
He's Mall Santa.
Mall Santa.
They're also finished on the back.
Mall Santa. I have to say there are some really creepy Santas or grumpy Santas out there.
There can be.
And we also have one of Linda's regular spoons where she just does these little fun guys. And then I put him in my plants, or obviously I put him in my flower arrangement.
So you put fun guy in the dirt?
I put fun guy in the dirt. Yes, I do.
That's usually where you find it. Yeah.
Okay, so over here we've got another one of Carol Fennell's pieces, which is another clay piece that she creates the, well, we already talked about that, so I'm supposed to move it on. Everybody's telling me I'm talking too much. So another one of Carol Fennell's pieces that is available for sale. Don Williams, we talked about him in the front entryway. I have his little weird troll guy. This is one of his fun little penguins, and I thought he was cute looking at the tree. And Jason, tell us about this spinny tree that is not for sale.
It is not. So I would call that a Gerber vintage, but it's not really that vintage. Probably, what, 20 years ago?
We got it when we were first married, so
wow.
It's almost 25 years old. We pull it out every Christmas, and it's one of our favorite Christmas decorations.
Is this me telling the story?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so about 25 years ago, we got it when we were first married, and we pulled it out because it's one of our favorite decorations. Something like that. But it's one thing that, you know, like the old dad always has the fiddles with the plugs and all this. Me, it's about like, I always put graphite at the top so it spins perfectly, and it's finding the right wattage bulb that heats enough. And once
he's getting techie.
Oh, and once incandescent bulbs that heat, once they are totally gone, I don't know what we're gonna do, because an LED bulb in here doesn't heat up. So I'll have to mechanize it somehow.
He's a light bulb snob, just so you know.
I am a light snob.
So we got more of Liz Kinder's pieces. Here's a couple of really fun bowls. The little houses are really sweet. I stuck a little battery-operated tea light underneath it, and then they light up when you put them in there. They're really cute. If it was darker in here, it really lights up.
Those are from Michael McCone.
Yeah, Michael McCone, same guy that did the vases we were showing you a little bit ago. And here's another style.
He also does those cute little word plaques that, like what we had in our wine show, that hang on wine tags and on the wall.
Yep, we have one later in the show. So here's another Liz Kinder. This one's my favorite because it has teal on it, of course. And then I have a little penguin. This is kind of, if you notice the penguin theme, this is the penguin that I do. This is a Sondra Gerber piece. And then my penguin dude, this is another one of our like Christmas traditions, or winter traditions, is I bring out my penguin ice bucket guy. So I actually have a shaker one too that's another penguin, but I didn't pull him out. So he is not for sale.
Thomas Brooks says, light bulb snobs unite.
That's right. Old neighbor of ours, he knows he knows my fascination with it.
So I always love to have some type of fresh flowers, or right now it's fresh greenery, but this piece is done by
Jade Glass.
Jade Glass, yes, it's Sean and
Scott Johnson.
Scott, thank you. I couldn't remember their names. They're in Arizona, and they do these really cool. A lot of people think I do them because of the metal bases. They are aluminum, but they make the metal and glass pieces. These are really cool. We have several different configurations.
We do single little ones that are great gift stuff.
And we have another one we'll show you in a little bit. So they make a beautiful centerpiece, and anywhere really. So moving on.
And we really do have, I mean, this is just the art representation of it. Sondra loves putting fresh flowers up on our
or
table
some
all the
kind
time.
of centerpiece that's artful.
Yeah, that's but she, she doesn't go for jewelry or shoes, but if I bring home some flowers for her to arrange, that's the best ever.
Don't arrange them. Yeah, don't give me a prearranged arrangement. Give me just the flowers. I want to do the arrangement.
All right, make sure to tell people to comment for the drawing.
Yes, don't forget to comment, because if you comment, then we are going to put you in a hat. Not literally, your name in a hat, and then we'll draw your name, and we have like 5 prizes at the end.
Couple little giveaways.
Yeah. So hang out and see if you won.
Please share too. Like I said, to a lot of people that may not be so much into following us for the art will follow for the home tour, because it's kind of fun to peek in, and we're
we got
an open book.
3 wine bottle paintings by Gene Mason. Those are available. We've got the really cool wine rack by Patrick Neuwirth. He's from Texas.
How did it get full of wine? Oh, my sister brought it. Yes.
Yeah, it means we get to keep it, right?
No.
And normally I have a clock hanging up here, but we put his wine glass holder up here, and it's pretty funny because it's driving me nuts not to have my clock up here. And Courtney just made the joke. She goes, well, it's perfect, my clock. It's wine time. I'm like, yeah, it's...
It is.
So it is wine time. We got one more piece in the kitchen we'll show you. Do you want to...
Huh? Oh, okay.
Right here.
What? Where?
I don't know what you're doing.
This is from Charlotte Barons. So Charlotte Barons does a lot of our ornaments. She's kind of known for the pup cups and little animals of all the ornaments that we've had a lot this year. She's a blast to work with, super sweet woman. These are a lot of pieces that she does for table stands and all that, but this is kind of a unique wall piece that we have, and it's actually about 2 inches off the wall, so it does get some light in there and that. And this is one of our splash ones, so it's actually kind of the foam coming off a sea, just really cool design movement behind it, but also with it being semi-transparent, we have a light colored wall, so it looks really good. I don't have a spotlight on it, but if you did, it would even glow even more.
We'll show more of her pieces in a little bit as well.
So one thing I was going to show when we're talking about me being a light snob, and that is lighting is very important to me, and a lot of how the art is, how it reflects light and all that. That's why we love bold colors that pop. But one thing I'll have Courtney back up a little bit, and if you notice, my home has no light switches. I put in keypads everywhere, so this was a light switch replacement as a keypad. So I have like my patio button. When I turn that on, light comes on, patio lights come up and that. But I have some sneaky buttons like dine. So I'll have Courtney pan over here to the kitchen. When I hit dine, everything dims down a little bit as if we are having a dining party. So we're done with prep, and now the table's nicely lit, and everything is as it should be for entertainment and such. But I have a button over here that is the cook button. That is...
I have a button too.
Yeah, she doesn't like her buttons pushed. I'm married to the least technical person ever, and I have a highly technical home. It was actually really good because for many, many years, I would actually guinea pig Sondra to say, okay, turn the lights on in here. Okay, press this button on a touch screen. And if she got frustrated really quick with it, I realized my customers probably would too. So, she'll tell me straight out, like a lot of our customers would be too nice. She'd be like, oh, this is stupid, I can't do it, it's too hard. So.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on into the living room and show you a few things. I did a really fun centerpiece here where, once again, I used the little peppermint candies, but I picked up some candles that have the peppermint stripes. And so I always have like a little theme every year, and this year, clearly, it's the peppermint stripes. So I got these fun candles and the little peppermint candies. And then I have these vintage light bulbs I just stuck in there with the candies. Let me tell you about this bowl really quick. These are all ornaments that were from my grandmother's tree. So these are all like the vintage hand-painted, hand-blown, 1950s, 40s ornaments. This one's hand-painted. So it's kind of fun to put them in that bowl with a light to just really kind of showcase them. I am not putting them on my tree because I don't want them to fall off because of my cat. So over here, my sister does some of the clay work that is on our website. And this is a cute little tree that she did that has a votive light behind it. that obviously fits my theme. I've got the little teal and red and white polka dot garland that's also for sale. This is done by Johanna Shin. We've got our stockings coordinated. Don't ask me how many sets of stockings I have because I change my theme every year, so the stockings change too. Yes. But I have used the teal and red and white quite a bit.
My favorite stocking is the one that's hung this year.
Yeah, and what's really fun is these are just inexpensive stockings, but I bought the little iron-on embroidered. You could probably actually, if you had an embroidering machine, you could embroider them, but that just kind of makes it a fun little touch, just ironed them on there. So, and then I've got this little tiny snow scene, and I don't know if you've seen these on bluepalm.com. We've got several available, but these are really fun. We've got a tiny little glass animal in there. This one's a little white mouse. I don't know if you can see it, but my dad makes these, and we featured him on one of our artist videos a couple weeks ago for Small Business Saturday. So this one's really fun. I stuck some lights in there so they'd showcase, and I just think they're really cute. Obviously, the wreath and the Santa wave is my work, and then I've got my twist tree, which features some glass. And then this is a little fun little bird with wire legs. These are done by Ebba. She does cute little trees too. And speaking of Ebba, she lives here in the States, but she's Swedish, I believe, isn't she? I hope I get that right. Anyway, I love talking to her on the phone, and she compliments me on my designs, and I compliment her on her designs. It's really fun.
Yeah, she's a blast.
So then we have a really big, beautiful glass piece. This is done by Jennifer DeMoss as well. This is just a stunning piece with this really nice stand that holds it, and it just looks really. Last night we were watching a TV show, and I kept looking at this piece instead of the TV.
And kind of how we have the nook there too. Behind the shelf, I have a strip of LEDs hidden behind there to give a glow behind. Also, for all the AV tech snobs out there, that little bit of backlight with a neutral gray wall in back actually makes the color accuracy better on the TV. I could direct you to more friends that would help you with your projection systems.
We have, that sounded like a little commercial right there.
It was.
We have another little small vase.
I'm going to wait for the comments to see who plugs in, and then I can plug their company, people who know me.
There's another Tim Axman piece up here.
Yeah.
So
Tim's watching.
Oh, he is?
Oh,
Hi,
awesome.
Tim. I've got a piece up above. This is one of my new wall sculptures. It's called Circle Around. That one is in the red colorway, but it comes in 3 or 4 different colorways.
It's a visual representation of how you work every day. Circle around,
yeah,
little
pretty
one here,
much.
little circle
Especially
here.
today. I was like, why did I go downstairs? And every time I go upstairs, Courtney's like, did you get Liz's bowl yet? I'm like, oh yeah. I think I went downstairs 5 times for that. Anyway, that piece is really cool because it's modular, meaning that if you buy multiple pieces, they interfit with one another and they can be hung in any direction. So they're really kind of a versatile, flexible piece if you wanted to do a big installation with them. So that's one of my newer pieces.
Hey, why don't you have a seat in our chair and we'll tell the story on the chairs.
Okay, well, what time is it?
What time is it? Yeah, somebody made a comment I saw. It said something about you're pressing your buttons, and I said, is it a speed up button? Fine, we'll take that.
It's 6:35.
6:30. Oh, okay, good. So that's our first quarter of it. So we'll be on. So these chairs are actually from our family. They are truly mid-century, and they're walnut. Leather seats. They're pretty low, so I look pretty huge in them. Sondra reupholstered the backs because the backs were, the front was leather, the back was actually fabric, but they're like a ladder back style, and these are actually collapsible, which is super crazy. They were in the office.
And it's original leather.
And this is the original. This is how we pulled them out because Gerbers store things well, which is really awesome.
Yes, they do.
So, and a friend of ours.
So these were in your grandpa's office, we think.
We
got to find out from Dad John if we're right.
Yeah. We'll have to see in that. So, but then another bowl from this one. Is this one Liz?
Yeah, that's a Liz Kinder. It's really cool.
That's another Liz.
Green on the inside, purple on the outside.
Courtney's just oogling over the purple here.
Yes.
But this also, too, I'm going to use this as a segue. So this is a new Bianchi line candles.
Oh, and I had the box to it under your chair.
I took it. I'm sorry.
What? It was there for a prop.
I put it back. We'll show the boxes. They're awesome. But anyway, some new scents, and this is like a luxury line of hand-poured soy by Nick Bianchi.
I need some scents.
Oh my gosh, it's like... Scents. He's got a whole rack full of scents for you.
Yeah.
So, but he does. This is a larger size. He does a little votive ones. We have just the holiday scents from him, and they, oh my gosh, they're just wonderful.
If you're familiar with Nick, he is local candle pourer, and he started when he was 12. He's 18 now. We met him when he was 15, and he is just a science whiz. Mm-hmm. He's amazing and a marketing whiz, and he is a candle snob. And he is all about all natural products, all natural, locally sourced as much as possible, American sourced. I mean, from top to bottom, it is the highest of quality, most beautifully designed, and his nose is amazing at the concoctions he can come up with in the different scents. So we did do a video on him about a week ago in his studio. So make sure you look back on our Facebook page and watch that one. It's totally worth it.
And
but
all the
it's
videos,
not even lit, and it just smells beautiful.
Yeah. The videos are all up on YouTube as well. So if you want to share and not be within Facebook trying to find them, then
these chairs are actually pretty comfortable.
They are really comfortable.
All right, move along. Moving along.
It's hitting the speed up button.
My decoration along the railing, maybe you noticed the railing. Yes, if you're wondering, I did make the railing. We installed that when we first moved in. Actually, we installed it before we moved in.
Yeah,
so it's really fun to have the banister to be able to decorate. And I do that a little bit different every year. And so you can see that my ornaments are hanging in each spot. And you probably look at my Christmas tree and go, where are all the handmade ornaments? Well, with my vintagey tree and my cat, the combination of the cat sitting below and bapping it. Of course, if our tree didn't spin, maybe it wouldn't be as much of a lure. But yeah, so we don't put any of our like prized ornaments on that tree. So I hang them on the banister, or I hang them around the house, different places like that.
We're giving away one of those, aren't we, tonight?
Yes, we're giving away one of those ornaments tonight.
And how do they get that?
They have to make comments. Okay, I don't know if you can hear Courtney. She's asking me questions. So in order to get one of our giveaways tonight, which is one of the ornaments, in order to get that, you have to make sure that you make comments. So make sure that you comment, and Troy is actually downstairs putting our names on papers so that we can drop them in a hat.
So Mom just chimed in.
Hi, Gwen.
The Danish walnut chairs were in Aunt May's Luzier studio in Lincoln.
Okay, I'm coming closer. You need to say that.
The chairs, the Danish walnut chairs were in Aunt May's Luzier studio in Lincoln.
Ah, okay. I wondered, because I had heard they were Aunt May's, but then somebody else had said they were in an office. So I was like, what? Okay. Aunt May had exquisite taste. Yes. I like everything that she had. So there's several pieces. And I wanted to give a shout out too. This really cool lamp and table combo was from a good friend of ours, Valerie, and her dad, when he passed away, that was one of the things that we got from his estate. And I think of Charlie every time I look at this table, and I thank you, Valerie, for this wonderful gift. We enjoy it every single day.
It is wonderful.
Jason has the light on the timer, so when I walk out here first thing in the morning, that's what I see. So thank you. Yeah.
What do you want to show you your new piece over the stairs?
Oh my gosh! Did you notice the giant, beautiful wall sculpture over here?
Matter of size, like remember I'm 6 foot. I'm a big dude. This is a big piece. We were all I was debating what color to do it, which is pretty ironic because you'd think, duh. What color did it end up being?
Well, I actually was thinking of doing it in red, and both Jennifer and Troy were like, Sondra, no, you need to do it in the blue-green combo. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, duh. So we went with the blue-green, and I am so glad. It's just gorgeous. So yes, this piece is available. I have no idea how much it is. You'd have to go online and look. Do we have that posted?
You know, we might not.
We may not have that posted yet. So you can message us if you're interested in that piece. We will get it up online by tomorrow.
I want to say it's about $27.50, I believe.
And that thing is 5 foot wide, by the way.
Yeah, it's big.
So moving over here, we have one of our most favorite paintings by one of our most favorite painters, Jeff Boughton. He is a Minnesota artist. He's a good friend of ours. And this is one of his abstracts that we purchased from him. Actually, we did trade out work, which I love that.
Yeah, he wanted metal art, you wanted a painting.
But I want you to know, if you love this abstract, Jeff is always willing to do a painting on demand. So I can call him up, and if you want a piece that's similar to this, or you want a certain size, we can accommodate that. Up above, we also have a mobile that is available for sale. It's really fun. It's not moving because I turned our ceiling fan off. But that's a really fun piece too. And I don't know if that's listed on our website either.
It is. It is.
It is?
Yep. And it's underneath my UFO lights.
Underneath your UFO lights?
Yeah, hashtag light snob. Yes,
my UFO lights. I'm like, it's on the website? What are you talking about?
So I sell UFOs on the website.
So
it's under gifts and Area 51. That's where the UFO website is.
Behind you, we got this little fun Santa. I like hanging stuff every year on my grandfather clock. This was our 5-year anniversary gift that we gave each other, not the Santa, the clock. And you can notice that it doesn't run. It's not running. We stopped winding it because when it goes off, it's so stinking loud.
Well, because of the high ceilings and the hardwood floor,
it's beautiful and it sounds beautiful. But we had to actually like mute our movies and stuff because we couldn't hear over the clock. So this is a fun little stuffed guy, and he just came off. I didn't want him to. That has a clay face, and he is all handmade, and I can't get him hooked back on there. Anyway, he's available on our website.
It's hooked.
Is it hooked?
Yep.
No, it's not. Good thing it's not breakable.
These darn TV props, I tell you. They're just...
Johanna Shin brought in these really cute little wood trees that she painted up and did these cute little wiry
That's a foxy little piece.
Isn't that cute? She's got like one with a penguin and a little bunny. So those are on our website too. And the lamp obviously is one of my pieces. That's available for sale. I'm hoping my husband has loaded all these on the website. So if there's anything you see tonight that you can't find on our website, you can always message us.
And what's the website?
bluepalm.com. Yeah. This is a really fun thing too. This is all the vintage light bulbs off of the lights that my grandparents and my parents used to put on our house. So they're really kind of fun, and I just put them in the big bowl.
Now, what's the tree piece here?
Oh,
that's
duh.
New.
So this is my tree of life piece. I've had several customers ask if I would do a tree of life. So this is one of my newer pieces. I'm really proud of this. This comes in 2 different colorways, and it has the glass sun, or moon, I guess it is. You can't really tell probably on the camera, but the glass has an irid look to it, so it looks kind of metallic. It's just a stunning piece, so I think it's really, really fun. So that is available on our website as well.
That's one of my favorite pieces. Actually, one of our neighbors across the way, they got one from us this summer and put it kind of in that alleyway or cove way up to the front door,
like where ours is up in the front.
And they put it there, and so we get to see it every time we come into the neighborhood. We love it.
So we've got some more of Carol Fennell's pieces in this assembly, which is kind of funny because I already had these mirrors here. And so I thought it was really neat to kind of integrate these 2 pieces by Carol, the clay and paint. And then I just put this little wreath over the mirror that I already had. These are also available on our website. And then, oh my gosh, I got to show you this. So there's 3 friends that work together to create these incredible birdhouses. And we've had them at the garden party. We've had them at the gallery. So one gentleman builds the house. One of the friends does the painting, and the other friend does all of the little tiny details. So I hope I got that right. But this is their Christmas one that they did, and it has this cute little wagon and the little tiny Christmas tree and a little wreath. But this is all hand built, and then the checkered rooftop, and then they even do the back. So there's a birdhouse outside the birdhouse. I think that's hilarious, and this cute little Christmas tree. So these are just really fun. And I think it's really cute to decorate with it. And they do go outside as well. So you can put their birdhouses outside. They can be functional. There's several pieces of, this is one of my trees, and this is one of Ebba's trees. We talked about Ebba a little bit ago. She does some really fun little cute glass pieces. And look how great they look together.
And so if you get one of these that we ship to you, if you look, that tree is actually twisted.
It's supposed to be. It's called a twist tree.
It's supposed to be that. It didn't get twisted in shipping. That's exactly what it's supposed to be.
We've had a couple of people say, I think mine got bent in shipping. So the little evergreen bird. This little glass cardinal is actually one of my designs. And then we have a little ebba tree here too as well.
Love our
and
ebba
down
trees.
here is this is just stunning down here. I think I want to leave this here all year. This is another one of Charlotte Barron's pieces. She also did the piece that we showed in the kitchen. It is just stunning.
Yeah, with that backlight on it, it's really awesome.
Yeah, and we've got another one of Lisa Regan's little metal trees under here. And then these, I have more of these in the office I can show you better. But these little trees are whimsical trees are done by Mary Kolar, and a lot of you I know collect her. We've had some of her pieces. She does the concrete birds at the garden party. So she's a Lincoln artist. And these little fun wood birds that she calls odd birds, she does those as well. They're hand painted. She uses found objects. The tail is actually the handle from a silverware utensil. Yeah.
So I want to remind everybody. So share down below.
Yep.
Let everybody know that you're watching it, and also like our page. We love to build our audience and share all the awesome handmade artists that we work with, and spread the joy this season. So and comment too.
I have to point out my vintage lamp behind you. This is one of my other favorite things that I got acquired from the Gerber family. It turns on and off by this funky little thing at the bottom.
You use a button. You use a button.
No, see?
You use a modern
No.
electronic button.
No, it takes the cool design away from it.
Okay,
although it is nice to have it on when I need to see in the middle of the night.
And again, it's another one of those things that I'm timed on and off and have.
All right, let's move into the entryway.
I'm just getting to the point of introducing.
We started talking about lighting again.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm shaking. I can feel a speech coming on about
why
technology.
don't you use the light to turn the light up a little bit?
I will.
Button. There you go. Why don't you
turn
it up?
Thank
you.
We go.
This is one of my 4-season panels. I do this in 2 sizes. This is the large size. But I have a smaller size set that's maybe about like that. And a lot of people will buy all 4 seasons. So it comes in spring, summer. Well, obviously, there's only 4 seasons. So spring, summer, winter, fall. So this is our fall
in
one.
Nebraska, there's 2 seasons.
This is true. There's only 2 seasons in Nebraska. I've got more of Tim Axman's beautiful pieces. Like, these are stunning. So this one has the white glaze, and then this one has the raku fire that gives those really cool colors. And he does it all the way around the whole vase. Let me just pull this one down. It's just the intricacy and the coloring.
It's gorgeous.
Yes. Pretty soon we're going to be doing a video with Tim Axman to show kind of some of his process as well. So we are going to...
Orders waiting to be...
That's right. So this is...
Yes.
So when you hit pickup for an order instead of shipping, you hit pickup. So this is our staging. This is just from like the last day.
Yeah, these are orders that are waiting to be picked up.
So then you can either call us at 402-502-9901 when you're at the driveway, and we'll pop it right out to you. I'll go wear a mask for safety, and we'll make sure and get your order. But especially coming into this last couple of weeks before Christmas, shipping is going to get really tight in order to get it to you by Christmas. Usually the shutoff's about the 15th of December for us to be able to ship. But in the same way, just call us. We can deliver locally if it's close enough for you, as well as have it available for pickup. We want to make it easy as we can for you.
Shelley Spiegel wants to know, does a light flash when you get an order?
Does a light flash?
No, even better.
When we get an order,
I get a ding on my wrist and a cha-ching in my pocket. It's unfortunately very satisfying when we get it.
The system that we get for our website, when an order is placed, it actually does a cash register sound from his Apple Watch.
It's pretty funny.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I want to point out one thing. So, my aunt had these beautiful walnut hearts made from wood that was from my grandfather. My grandfather was a woodworker, hobbyist, and he made beautiful wood pieces. He was also a stained glass artist. So my aunt had these made, and she has this little story on here that she drew and hand wrote. I can't read it right now, but it's just a really beautiful sentiment about my grandfather. And I just want to point that out, that like my grandfather passed away the year we got married, and we received that. So we've had this for almost 25 years. And I've always had them hanging in my front entryway as a reminder of my grandfather and you know, the heritage, the creative heritage that I have from my family. And so just the importance behind that of the sentiment behind a handmade item goes so far. I mean, it's the sentiment behind all the items we're showing you tonight and the people that are connected to it. There's such value to that when it's something that's handmade and there's a story behind it. So I just had to throw that out there.
Nobody really remembers an online gift card for a holiday.
Right.
Yeah. but a handmade piece for sure.
Right. So I have to point out our little monster guy. He's been kind of a icon of blue pomegranate. So if you remember our little monster guy, we try to have one every year. We decorate him up for the different seasons. You've probably seen him with Easter eggs in his mouth. We've done pumpkins in his mouth, but
customers have sent us pictures that they've
Christmas lights,
some funny things.
So this year I filled it with ornaments.
So the best is we had a kind of newlywed couple that came in and they really thought it was really fun, and they're like they wanted to buy it for their new home, and they thought it was really great and put it in their entry like this. So as they're walking out of the gallery, they grabbed either side.
They both were holding it like
and then
this.
And then they're walking down the sidewalk with them, and they're like, it was so funny.
It was really funny.
Stopping all in the mall, and
he's really fun, and he's done by Fred Conlon, and Fred Conlon does several different fun yard pieces as
little
well.
Guys.
If you've seen the gnome bearers and the flamingo guy, and so there's some really funny things on Blue Palm. If you look at our yard art, you'll find him. So, okay, should we go that way down to the Murphy room?
Sure.
So you're going to probably wonder why we call it a Murphy room. But I'm going to show you... Oh, I forgot about this piece. This is another piece by Jen DeMoss. And I've got a whole tree theme in the entryway here, so I thought it was a really nice place for this. These pieces are really nice for these little small wall areas, like odd to fit spaces. So Jennifer does several pieces like that. So that's a really nice little thing to tuck into one of those spots for a little pop of color. These are that same way. These are done by Jeff and Jakey Felix. And these are, we've always displayed these in the gallery vertically, but they can obviously hang horizontally as well. So this time I decided I was going to hang them horizontal. Just so I like the fact that it kind of directs you down the hallway, and then I put one more at the end of the hall as kind of part of the same installation. So they kind of relate to one another, and it's pointing to it. These are really, really amazing. They're
fused glass.
Fused glass, and I think that they kind of model like a cloisonne effect, if you know what cloisonne is. That they use several different glass powders, and then they do the metallic gold on them. So these are really cool. And they're beautiful even just hanging just one. You're going to see a couple more throughout the house, or a set of three. So they're really versatile.
Yep. And they're in the wall art area.
Yeah, so we've got the other piece here, and we'll hit that one later.
Okay.
So coming into the Murphy room, I've got a set of my wall butterflies here. These are kind of a newer piece. I don't even know if I had these when we still had the brick and mortar gallery. So these are really versatile. You can buy several and group them together, or just one, and they're once again something that's nice to like put above a doorway, that kind of thing. So come on in the room. We'll have Jason tell you about this room. This was our project in January.
So this was our guest bedroom, and
hang our clock.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
You know you have a mic on, and they know that I didn't hang the clock. We'll
the
act
clock
like it's
didn't
hanging.
get hung.
Yep. But so we had a guest room, and we would have guests every once in a while. But otherwise, it was a pretty empty room, and it really didn't have much function. So in January, we decided to tear out the carpet and reuse some of the cabinetry from our galleries and build a wall and then put in a Murphy bed. So Courtney comes in, the whole wall here is cabinetry from this. This was our bases in our gallery. We did a little fold-away desk. All the cabinets have Blue Palm. This is exotic sand pieces that we have. But this is our storage with it. It's also turned into our winter rec room.
An exercise room, packing, unpacking.
Photo
Studio. Yeah. We've got our treadmill folded up over here.
We actually do use our treadmill. We don't just hang laundry on it.
During the COVID season, we were so happy that we had this room, and I started doing. Any of you that go to my exercise class, I teach weight training classes at the YMCA, and they had closed the Y for a while. So we were doing those virtual events here in this room. So this has been super versatile. We've got, well, did you want to show them the surprise?
I will. I have a cat. That's the surprise. That's not my surprise. So this is the window bench that pretty much became her bed.
Yeah,
so
she runs away.
This is the bed. We got the mechanism and had the mattress, but the rest of it, Troy and I built. And it is just awesome. And we have a surprise piece of art right inside.
Yeah, so normally I have a pretty spread on it, but I have one of my Whispers pieces. This is a series that I've done that I call Whispers.
And this one's custom. It's just painted white.
Yep,
just kind
I did
of frosty.
This one in white. So it's really cool to be able to open the bed, put a spread on, and now it feels like a really nice guest room.
Yep.
And the little desk folds down and out of the way.
Yep, make a little more room with it.
Yeah.
We love it. When we're done, it's all away.
Super easy.
Yeah, it's a great system.
So as for wall pieces, why don't you go hold the clock up and where it was supposed to be so people can see.
And Photoshop me out on a live video. Oh, there it is.
So that's one of my larger size clocks. That's called Warped Clock. And I think that one is about, a 30-inch clock.
32.
And that one is available. Once again, the fun birdhouses that my friends make here in Omaha. This one's on a pedestal. This can go outside as well. Really cute. Has fun details.
And this room, since it faces east, when we're on our treadmill and working out and even working in here, we just have a gorgeous morning view. We love it.
Yeah, we love to have the windows, like the blinds up, and be able to look out and see the trees. And I have a bird feeder right outside, so when I'm on the treadmill, I can watch the birds and hopefully not fall.
Speaking of birds. When did you put those
Well,
up?
let me show this piece. One thing I love is we built this bench out of one of the cabinets that's behind Courtney. This bench was our cabinets from the gallery, and so I keep all my weights in here. And then I made this bench top with this really cool fabric. And the reason I got this fabric is because it reminded me of my striped leaf sculpture. So I thought, well, gee, if I've got the fabric that looks like it, why not put the sculpture in here? So this is one of my striped leaf sculptures. And this is also available. Did you list that?
I did? Oh, yeah, it's on there.
Okay, great.
Under striped leaves. It's not in the UFO section.
It's not,
no,
okay. It's not in the UFO section.
And this is a couple pieces, too, that have been really popular for Sondra. I think it's bird leaves and bird berries.
Yeah.
And she does different color. This is the red glass, so it's kind of a cardinal, kind of hollyberry, however you want to see it. She also does it blue, too. And the different galleries.
That wouldn't be hollyberries, but that's okay. Holly doesn't grow in trees, but
it's a big hollyberry. It's okay.
It could be cherries or crab apples is more like it.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, move along.
Speaking of crab apples.
Speaking of.
Oh, and I didn't point out my vintage chair over there. I got that at a garage sale for $5 and I danced all the way home.
Oh my gosh, and we've had, we used to have it outside and a bunch of our neighbors kept on stopping and asking if we want to sell it. So we thought we better get it inside.
I brought it in. All right. And this is our fun guest bath. This is some kind of weird, I don't know, scrap metal part I found. Can you believe that?
It was off of it's from a power grid.
It's a cap off of something.
Yeah, it's a cap of like a power transformer thing.
So I brushed that up, set a mirror in it, and that was what I decided. And then I had, when we built the house, I had this archway done, and I was like, yep, I got this all set. This is going to work perfect. And then this little Love You to the Moon and Back is a wood piece that is, then it's used dyes that stain the wood to create the panel. So that piece is for sale. Love You to the Moon and Back. I've got a Lisa Regan cute little snowman.
You realize you have Love You to the Moon and Back in the bathroom?
I do.
That's
really good.
That's naughty.
I like it.
Sorry, we lost the camera person.
Yeah, the camera person's like...
Keep going.
Okay, here's another piece that Ann Nye did when, this one's dated 07, when she did custom pieces for me for my birthday. This is one that I got, and I love this set, so super excited about that. And my little penguin towel to match. Okay, I got to point out this towel. We do have these available. I'll just hold it up. Can you read it? Here, you read it.
Everyone wants to change the world, but nobody wants to change the toilet paper. Be the change.
Yep.
Right.
And it hangs right across from I Love You to the Moon and Back. So I thought that is a pretty funny COVID tell. Why don't you give that for, give a 6-pack of toilet paper in this towel.
That would
I think
be
it'd
awesome.
be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
I could come up with a lot of stuff with that.
Yep.
Another one of my pieces. A Mary Kolar Odd Bird. And now we're coming into Jason's favorite room. All right, we got to make this quick.
Yep.
Okay.
7 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay, so we did put another one of pieces of Sondra's up here. Again, Color Pop to kind of draw you in with it.
It's called Floret.
So we do actually share the office, and we have it kind of divided on either side, and not in like a weird way. We want to have cohesive. So this is Sondra's side with her desk and all the cubbies and everything with her design side or whatever, and one of her clocks up in the corner. One of my favorite Starburst clock, kind of retro.
And that is available.
That is available. That is available.
So
then,
we got Jason's skateboard collection over here. Another one of our vintage. What?
Am I introducing this?
Well, we're moving on.
I know we're moving on. So I really do write all these boards because they all have their specific thing. From this is the mail board, this is the pool and ramp board, this is the cruise around the neighborhood board, and this one actually was a friend that gave to me that was left by somebody. It's a really nice board that just she acquired, and I always try to give away a board whenever I go skating at a public park. If I see kids that have some really ragged equipment or no equipment, I usually give them my board. So I like collecting boards that I can just pop in the trunk and then be able to give to them too, which kind of brings the thing. So this is our peppermint skateboard. This is actually a 1963 Super Surfer. I thought it was Sidewalk Surfer. Super Surfer from Hobie. We found at a flea market, and it's just one of my prized pieces.
It has clay wheels.
It has clay wheels, yeah. Clay wheels and open bearings. It's a pretty sweet piece. I'm a photographer. This is actually from probably 20 years ago of the Transamerica building in San Francisco. So I have some of my black-white pieces with Mary's birds. It's
Those
perfect.
are not birds.
I'm sorry. They are. There's a bird in the tree. No, there's not.
Mary's little Christmas tree.
Mary's little Christmas tree. So this is also something we've had. So this is they're called the Original Flea, and this is like me on the phone celebrating that, like, hey, I'm here to help you, whatever.
Taking an order.
Taking an order. We'll help you out, no problem. And then Sondra has.
I have one, yes.
She has the, oh my gosh, I have to design again, and my computer's freaking out, and why is this not working? And I've hit the mouse 10 times.
So this is a father-son duo sculptors. They do these together, and I just can't believe the amount of detail and time that go into them. But they're very reasonable.
Perfect little gift.
Price-wise.
Yep,
yeah,
they're
it's a
awesome.
Great gift. There's all different kinds of fleas on our site.
Yep.
And then Jason also, we have kind of an old camera collection. I put a lot of them away for the holiday decorations. Yep. But I left that one out as a little platform for this red vase, which is one that's available by Shandy McConnell. Mm-hmm. So those are really fun.
There's the Mary Bird I saw. I was thinking what I was talking.
Oh, here's another Johanna, the little penguin one.
Penguin on it.
And another one of Lisa Regan's little trees.
Yep.
I gotta tell them about this.
Ooh, okay. So this is actually a vintage fiber optic lamp. The difference in this is from 70s or 60s. I traded, gosh, what did I trade? It was in college. Ooh, there you go. So it actually spins, and these are actually glass fibers, and they're a little brittle now, so we try not to touch them too much, but most fiber optic lamps are acrylic
okay, so
fibers.
tell them how I got that. From Franca.
No.
No?
No. I gave you a ring from Franca's. No,
okay, well then I remember this wrong.
This was
college.
This was in college.
But I was in high school when you were in college.
You were in high school.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I did give that to you, and it followed you around.
I was in high school.
You wasn't, but it was one of the guys on my dorm room floor had it, and I don't remember what I had. I think it was car stereo stuff.
You traded him something for it, and then gave it to me for Christmas.
Yeah, and then gave it to me.
And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So I had that in my bedroom in high school.
And this was
and in college.
Yeah, this was pre-internet entertainment for us in college, was to sit around and watch that because we're poor art students.
And we didn't do drugs, just so you know. So
this was our
that was still entertaining.
It was
without drugs.
It was
yeah.
Yeah.
Bedroom.
I got to show this piece.
Oh.
It's another Charlotte Barron's piece. I don't know if you really showed it. She calls it hot tea. Is that what it's called,
Yep.
Jace? I think it's the coolest piece ever. It's huge. And then I got to show this quick. Are you done showing that? This is, I told you my sister does ceramic or clay, and her pieces are featured on bluepalm.com.
We have
I think we have 2 or 3 of her campers available. This is her first one she ever made, and it's really tiny. The ones she does now are big,
like
and they have a light inside of them, which is really cool. Yeah. But she made this one for me. Of course, it's teal. But this is the Blue Palm camper. It says Blue Palm on the license plate. Isn't that cute? So she made it as like a little birdhouse for me. I was like, oh yeah, so that sits in my office all the time.
Yep.
All right, moving on now.
Real quick, this is a reproduction of the Wassily chair. The originals are like, you can barely afford them. This was actually one of the sound companies I worked for. We had him as our kind of remember the RCA guy sitting with the lamp and the speaker blowing his hair back. And this was the type of chair he was sort of in. And this one was about to hit the dumpster, and I repaired it, and now it's another prize piece for us. We love it.
All right, now we're going to go into the bedroom.
Ooh.
Are you coming in, Jace?
Oh.
Or is it just me? So we have flower pieces above the bed that are ceramic. These are done by Amy Maya. She's a Kansas City artist. You will find that we have, probably at least 15 of those listed on our website. Oh, more than that. We have a really nice collection of those, and you can see how you can just mix and match them, and they're just beautiful. And
I'm going to steal the camera here, not because I want a selfie, but I want to show.
Not because I want a selfie.
No, I want to show. So they stand off, and the shadow play is really cool, but also too they're just very dimensional. So. They have a lot of movement, and they're actually, from bed, being able to peek up at them is actually pretty cool. They're finished all around. See? Yeah. Other than the lights blinding me.
So I could probably lay here and just tell you about all the artwork.
You could.
Around
You have
me.
a mic on.
So this is pretty cool because I can lay here and just look at all this beautiful artwork. Yeah. Like I said, I kind of want to keep it.
So what's this?
That's another Jeff Boughton painting.
That's one he did for us.
Well, he did this poppy painting that was similar to this one. And I about freaked out when I saw it. I was like, I want that painting. So I was going to talk to him about it. And before I could even talk to him about it, a customer came in and bought it.
Yep,
she fell in love with it. It was that great.
Yep.
So I was really bummed. And so I approached Jeff. And like I said, he can commission pieces. So he made one for me. They're all a little bit different, but it's still the same theme. And I just love that painting. Yep. So if you like that painting, he could do one for you too.
This is another family lamp.
Yes, that's another walnut piece from the Gerbers.
Yep.
Love it.
Like I said, hashtag light snob.
Yep.
Love it. And then this is one of Sondra's scenes pieces. It's a three-dimensional fused glass in, and this one is called, what is it called? Landscape?
Lakeview.
Lakeview. There we go.
Because it's got the little dock and the lake.
Woods. Yep. And
so the negatives,
the fused glass sun.
The negative space is supposed to be the lake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to come around.
Bonnie.
So the display shelf.
Yeah, so we have a Tim Ack. Oh, you're going from that side? Yeah. There is a little cute heart that Charlotte Barons did. Those are new. And then a Tim Axman. I love that piece in gray. I think it is so cool. And then there's my dancing couple with a fused glass heart, which makes a great anniversary gift or Christmas gift. But it's, it's a beautiful piece. I've had people actually buy that piece for a wedding cake topper, which I think is really cool.
Yes, Allison, I agree. My family does have the coolest lamps, and I get it bequeathed them. It's awesome. Oh, and this is the bird on the box.
Bird on the box?
Bird box, sorry.
No, it's called Birds on a Wire.
Birds on a Wire. Okay. Birds on a Wire box.
It has, clouds in the back. That piece could actually hang on a wall, too. Yeah. Look how cool it is with the candle in front of it. Or even behind it. You could put that candle behind it, and it'd look cool.
You could.
And then, another little greenery arrangement. And then down, that color there, too. I put.
What color's that? Why do we like
teal.
It so much? Little bonsai tree on that one.
That's more emerald, but I'm just, any green, you know me.
Yeah. Oh, Lindsay said that the dancing couple was her cake topper.
Oh, yay, Lindsay.
Yeah, that's been
I forgot about that. That's right.
Yep.
Okay, so then we have you can see there's a whole poppy theme in this room.
There is a poppy theme.
There is one of my pieces with the fused glass.
Well, the fun thing, too, it goes with our lips chair, and it goes with the what is that? Flower?
I don't know. It's an IKEA light. It was cheap.
It is an IKEA thing. So back to more poppies here.
Yeah, those are nice. That is a very large, stunning piece. Yeah. The light is a little low in here for you to see that very well.
This is close to the last time they can comment to get registered.
Oh, all right. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. We have a drawing coming up.
Yep. So please comment below. We're going to be shutting off our.
I got to get up so I can show you that stuff. There's something I'm excited about. I know I was getting comfortable.
So you need to comment now or forever hold your comments, because then we're going to start doing our giveaway. Again, please share out for people too.
So I kind of did a little nativity set here, scenery with my favorite nativities. Of course, one of those, it happens to be one that I made.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you. But then I got to show you this. I'm going to move this candle over. Look at this teeny tiny little pewter set. So remember the camper I showed you in the kitchen? This is the same artist, Bonnie Bond. It's the whole little set. It's even got the angel. Isn't that cute? Look at it. Oh, it's so cute.
It is really cute.
I love that little set. So this makes a great gift. It comes in a little velvet bag.
We only have a few of those. Those go fast.
They do.
We're down to probably like a half a dozen.
And I'm going to show you this new piece. Jennifer just made this piece. It's just stunning. This is Jennifer's new nativity ornament, and this is loaded and available. I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but she's got some like little metallic stars in here that are really cool.
Just the modern design of it's really cool. The
I love it. And it has teal.
Yep. And here's actually a little bit closer up on the poppy piece.
I don't know if the candle helps. No. All right, one last room. And then we're going to do our drawing.
I'm going to hand the camera back over to my sister. There's my sister. Hi, sis.
Uh-oh.
All right. Bathroom. Here she goes.
Quick.
I had to close my closet door because it's not very clean. So this is our bathroom where I can take big bubble baths. Ask me how often I take a bath, like maybe once a year.
When we get the step
ladder. But I wanted to have a big giant bubble bath when we built the house. And
ooh, okay, I can show this.
Oh yes.
Do you remember Star Wars? And Luke was coming in close to it, and then he launched in and also went.
Oh my gosh.
Which I think is just really funny that's their design of it. But
he loves that light.
That's an IKEA thing.
Yeah, that one was from IKEA. So we've got another Jakey piece over here, like we had in the hallway, and this is one showing it vertically. And then another one of Jade Glass's pieces, the flower arrangement, and that's more the roundish one. We have a giant blown glass purple vase by Thomas, what's his last name? Forget his last name. We have another big, beautiful bowl that matches that. Mm-hmm. So those are stunning pieces.
We'll throw it up.
I've got my flyaway tree behind me. I chose not to put any glass on this, but it usually comes with a glass wing, and you can choose what color you want. Or you don't have to have any glass on it if you don't want. And the other thing that's cool is I have, I call them my flyaway birds. And so there's individual birds that you can hang around it that are available for sale too, but I just went with the tree on this.
Peggy's asking, can we place orders?
You can place orders. You can message us if there's something that you're interested in. Otherwise, you can go on bluepalm.com, and we have all of these pieces that we've been showing available online. But if you're having trouble finding anything, you can always call us.
Message us.
Our phone number is 402-502-9901. Please don't call at this moment.
Because you will hear it ringing in the background.
Yes, it will ring in the background. One of my clocks, and then probably the last but not least, the grand finale, is one of Charlotte Barron's pieces, and this is just a stunning piece. So this one is called, oh my gosh, I forget, Purple Dream. I remembered. Charlotte, I remember. It's Purple Dream. So it looks so cool in front of this mirror, and how it sparkles with the light. This is all done with crushed pieces of glass. So just a gorgeous piece. Yeah. All right, so that pretty much sums up our tour throughout our home. And remember, most of the pieces that you saw are available for sale, and we are not selling our vintage lamps. Sorry.
Nope.
So one more piece I forgot. Here's a little Michael McCone plaque. This is one that Jason gave me for our anniversary because he just loves the sentiment on this one. It says, "There are many great love stories, but ours is my favorite." And these are available on bluepalm.com also. So he's the one that did the vases we showed earlier and the hats. Hats? I said hat because I said hats because Troy is over here. Hats. And wherever Troy is, Bonnie is because she loves him. So cool.
This hat bears gifts for people.
It bears gifts for people. All right, so we'll go ahead and go to the Christmas tree. And if you haven't met Troy before, Troy is the one we talked about that does all the polished finishes on the metal sculptures. So he's around here a lot. Yeah.
Every day.
Did you bring the gifts up?
No. I brought the cat.
Okay, he's going to go grab the gifts, and I'm going to throw one more bonus gift in. Yes?
Can you go get the tripod for me, please?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, we can get Courtney in on this. So I'm excited. At this point, we are going to go ahead and draw. And remember, if you are a winner, please message us of how you would like to pick up your gift. If you want to pick it up from our home or if we need to ship it to you if you're long distance, just let us know and we will make sure that it gets in your hands before Christmas, hopefully. So we're just about to draw.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight. And do we have a show Thursday, or are we waiting until
We do not.
week?
I need to let you know that. If you received our email, you'll see that we have a show scheduled for Thursday, and we are going to postpone that and combine it with Monday's show so we can do an even better event for you. We are going to combine our pets and our bird-themed show. So we're going to do some garden art, but it's all animal-themed, so there'll be garden art, pet-related themed art, and bird-themed related art. So we're excited about that. So that will be next Monday. We are not doing our Thursday night show. So
you want me to
for
draw?
Our first gift is a Heart and Home clock because of our home tour tonight. I selected that one. That's a piece by me. And Janelle Weldon, my cousin, yay! You get the Heart and Home clock.
Stick that with it. What next? Well, what does she win?
Okay, so we got Kimberly Barkmeyer, I think is how you say it. And I don't know what the last name is.
Kimberly Cable?
You wrote it?
I wrote
it. Okay, you wrote it, Cable? Is that what it says?
Kimberly, yeah.
K-A-B-L-E.
Yeah, and you won one of the little globes. This is actually a larger size one. You got it?
Yep, I got your finger too. Can I show that? There we go. Such a cute
we
little
need to
animal
show first
inside.
what it is.
Kimberly says, "Yay!"
Awesome.
Let us know how you can get that.
No.
And then whoever is that whoever we pulled your name, please message us to tell us how you would like to either pick it up or we could arrange to ship.
You're in the other room.
Awesome. I didn't hear that.
I know you didn't.
Just a reminder.
Okay, the next prize is Troy. My lovely assistant will show you. This is a Michael McCone plaque, and it's in a house shape, so I thought that fit. And that is, the winner of that one is Glenda Pierce.
Yay!
So congratulations, Glenda. The next prize, I'm going to stir it around.
So this is a Heart and Home as just a little table sculpture instead of the clock. It's a little different, but fun little sentiment. We have one of our family members is a realtor, and she gets one of these for her new home sales. When somebody closes on a home, she gives one of those. It's a fun realtor gift.
And the winner of that one is Linda McCoy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Ooh.
It looks like we have one last one, but we don't because I'm going to go grab a bonus one.
What?
But this one is Teresa Gooders, Teresa Stoney's Goodard, if I pronounce it right. I'm sorry if not. So you got the Nebraska ornament. I hope you have a heart for Nebraska or live in Nebraska. Okay, one more. You guys go ahead and I'll be right back.
Are you going to do your theme? Remember, you have a mic on, so we can hear you.
I do have a mic on.
Wow, there's a lot of people who have commented. Holy moly.
No. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and the last one, I'm going to give away one of my nativities.
What?
So, yes.
Oh, wow.
This is a good one.
Ready?
Yep. Shauna Smith Didn't she just pick up an order tonight?
Oh my gosh, yeah, our neighbor, right? Our neighbor, yeah.
Yeah,
actually, she's waiting on an order, so we'll put it with it.
that in with your order that you just placed.
Hopefully, you're still watching and tell us that that's what you want to do.
Yeah, you got to let us know that you are going to be picking this up. So
Teresa
that's.
says, thanks, I love Nebraska.
Oh,
Awesome.
good. I'm glad Teresa loves Nebraska. Okay, congratulations, you guys. So let us know if you won and how you're going to get that. And then we are going to do our next event Monday night. So you can join us.
Tonight.
Yeah, as we show you all things bird and pet related and animal related. So that's going to be fun. We're going to try and get Bonnie involved in that if that's possible. So thanks for joining us. I promised it was going to be a shorter event and it turned into an even longer event. So the good thing is if you're not watching live, you can always fast forward, right?
That's right. That's right. Thank you so much for joining us, and we love sharing our home with you guys. And thanks for being part of the Blue Pond family.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.
Thank you.